once again. The Elder Scrolls have proven their value. Harkon's short-sightedness was his undoing. In his lust for power, he failed to consider the full consequences of his plans.
While I hope you're getting along with Ethan. It's not easy to get supplies way out here, but I'm managing. Take a look. See you.
Captain Gjalland does the business around.
Huh?
I can't believe Raven Rock mine is open. I'm warning you. Around. Back off. You're dead. That your best? Huh?
You'll for sure.
That's the best you could do? Ah! Ah!
By the Allmaker, I hope you're here to release me. Outsider, I remember you. You're the one who freed the skull from the dark spell. Thank the Allmaker that you have come. These accursed elves have taken me from my home. No, my wounds are not serious. I don't think the elves were trying to harm me. Perhaps they intended to frighten me. At worst, I have a few bruises to show for my ordeal. I do not know this word, Thalmor, but if you mean the elves, they were trying to learn the secrets of forging Stalrim. Their leader, an elf named Ankarian, has a map. He says that it shows the location of a hidden source of Stalrim. Enchanted ice, as hard as iron and as cold as death. Stalrim can be forged into deadly weapons, but the art is known only to the smiths of the skull. They have a ship. They took me there and showed me the map. You will find it on the northern coast of the island. Please, do not let Ankarian make his weapons. Kill him or let him live. But I will return to the village. When you have the map, please bring it to me there. And thank you. May the Maker bless your day. I am truly in your debt, my friend. I do not think the elves would keep me alive for much longer. I am glad to be free of those elves. I've never seen such greed and treachery in a creature before.
me. Oh, that treasure. Oh, that treasure. They attacked us. Those bastards at Frossel stole our treasure. Wait, forget I said that. That's my treasure. You can't have it. Never should have come here. Enough! That's all you've got? Oh!
You all? For sure!
You are trespassing here. I strongly suggest you move along. You will find him on the deck. Any hint of treachery, and your life is forfeit. Leave at once. So you know my purpose here, then? I suppose you must have found that dullard of a blacksmith. Unfortunately for you, my mission here is also a secret. To protect it, I have no choice but to silence you. Now, give me one good reason that I should not kill you where you stand. I can see that is no idle threat. Very well. We will depart the island once we have loaded the ship. No weapon is worth dying for. Not even a weapon forged from Stalrim. Here, give this map to the blacksmith. I have no further need of it.
It is good to see. I know you face great. I name you friend of the... If you bring Stall until our next meeting, Skull friend. May your hunts always bring you game, and your crops grow tall.
I heard from Dior how you went in search of Baldur. That was very brave, and in fact, that's just the kind of courage I'm looking for. Quite right, quite right. This, however, is paying work. Allow me to explain. As a scholar of history, I've always found Solstheim to be most intriguing. I've made many forays into the ancient ruins that cover the island. I've come to know those ruins so well, I could draw you a map from memory. That's why I noticed the new passage the moment I laid eyes on it. An old tomb, I think. It must have been opened by an earthquake that accompanied one of the Red Mountain's eruptions. I'd love to have a closer look. Those old ruins can be dangerous, and I'm no adventurer. I'll pay you to watch my back down there. I'll be heading back there soon. If you're interested, meet me at the ruins and we'll see what we can find. Now I'm off to pack for the expedition. Let's see. I ought to bring a few torches and certainly my journal so that... Right down my... Observations.
You follow me. You follow me. Wafatu, elifakatu kawa. You follow straight, help Dragonborn. Dragonborn live all places, all of world within great water. Hot, fire, cold, dizzy drink, happy tribe. You strong, help Dragonborn. We family, we strong, you stronger. Bilgamak, run. Prize beast, run. Bull tribe king, chase away. Bilgamak, fear. You bring he, follow you, yes. Bilgamak, prize beast, you find he, follow. Bilgamak, meat. He follow. You go. Where beast? See you. No see. He'll come up. Go, go.
Thanks for taking that thing down. We're supposed to be warriors, not crafters. Good to find. What's going on here is that we've been kicked out of our home. The mead hall, up there on the hill. Some Rieklings have taken it over. With tenacity and numbers. It didn't help that we'd grown a little too comfortable up there. Too much mead. Too many stories. Are you? Some new blood should be enough to rouse these layabouts to actually fight again. Well, let's move then. Hey, you lazy milk drinkers, get over here. I know you're all starting to settle in here and keep up the fat lives you've got used to up in the hall. But look here, this outsider has more fire than any of you. All I had to do was mention our little infestation and she volunteered in a second. I don't want to have my spirit outstripped by some wanderer, so let's get up there and kill us some Rieklings.
Roll.
That's the last of them.
Enough of this!
No.
That's the last of them.
Ah, that was almost exhilarating. How are you feeling? Good to hear. In fact, that's just the spirit I'll need from my second. Do you want to come with me? To Rothmund's barrow. I need to get his blessing again before we take up residence here. I'll need a witness and, well, you see the kind of horker brains I deal with around here. What do you say? Well, let's not waste time talking about it then. Come on now, no time for chat.
Hail Fury, shall we fly together?
Are you ready to go inside? It's pretty simple. Rothmund's axe is in there with him. Anyone who attempts to take hold of it has their spirit judged by Rothmund himself. No, nothing like that. He doesn't need to battle us to know us. He's always watched over Thirsk and sees us from beyond. And in my case, since he's already deemed me worthy, it will just be a matter of him remembering why he blessed me before. Really, all you need to do is watch. Let's not waste any time then. Huh? No sign of her. So I just need to take hold of it.
You seek my blessing for the leadership of Thirsk Hall?
I do, It is I, Bujold. You blessed me in the past, and now I've rid the Hall of Reeklings and returned it to its rightful owners.
And well it is that this has happened. But I have always watched, and know that it was your softness that led to your own exile. You allowed your fellow warriors to grow weak, while the dangers around you mounted.
Then, the leadership is not mine?
No, nor is there any among you fit to serve. For a band in the wilderness, it is better to have no leader than a poor one.
That was a little embarrassing. Ashamed, but I guess that was the point. I need to return to Thirsk. No matter what Rothman says, we need a leader, and I'm still the best person for that. Look what's happened to us so far under his watchful eye. He gave his blessing to all the leaders who brought us to this point. Anyway, he's dead and we're alive. It's time to begin a new tradition for Thirsk, and I'm going to do that. All I need is for you to back me up. You don't even need to lie. Just don't tell anyone else what you heard here. Good. See that you do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a hall to lead. Thanks for having my back, friend.
Captain Gjalland does the business around here. I'm just a ship's mate.
What are you looking at? Need something? What do you want? Need something? Take a look. All right, then.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A note from someone named Calselmo in Markarth. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
You are the harbinger of the companions. It is my honor. To stand before you.
Need something?
It means so much to us to have
Thank
the
you.
claw back where it
Some may
belongs.
call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Well met, kinsman.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Do come back.
Let's see if we can't find an outfit that suits you.
Finally.
What are you doing that for?
I thought adventurers were supposed to look tough.
Biren said you... Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship. Greet, if anything, please. Just what you see here. Safe travels, Landstrider.
I have all sorts of interesting items for you. Hey, have you looked around? Welcome to the pond. Prawn, what can I do for you? I have all sorts of interesting items for sale. If you're looking for anything to sell for a fair price, I run the Pond Prawn over by the market. I have all sorts of interesting items for sale.
My husband Bearsea will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
Some may call this junk. Me? I call them treasures. Mm-hmm.
I've never seen Miol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
Vegetables as...
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Gyala.
The entire island. Covered in ash, you know. They have huge ice fields up there. It's freezing.
In two, Fetcher. There was no other way it could end. Thanks. I wasn't sure I'd make it off this farm alive. I wish I could have said the same for my man here. Some of the Redoran Guard have taken to calling them Ashspawn. Me, I don't care what they're called. All I know is they're a danger to Raven Rock and they need to be stopped. I was going to search for clues that might lead me to wherever they're coming from. I know it isn't the best place to start, but we know they've been coming from this direction. Good. I can use all the help I can get. Besides, I don't feel comfortable leaving Raven Rock behind, and I'd hate to lose any more Redoran Guard. We were searching the farm when the Ashspawn ambushed us. Have a look around and see if you can turn up anything useful. Report back to me if you discover anything unusual. Have you found something? This is strange. The note says it's from General Falx Carius, but that's impossible. Well, Carius was the Imperial garrison commander at Fort Frostmoth, but he died over 200 years ago when the Red Mountain leveled the place. There's no way he could still be alive. If General Carius is still alive, there must be something keeping him that way. I need you to head out to Fort Frostmoth and check it out. I'm going to head back to Raven Rock and prepare the men for further assaults. Be careful. This General Carius is out of his mind.
Over here!
Men, an invader has entered the fort. Prepare yourselves for an ambush! Fort Frostmoth will never fall. Long live the Empire! That's all you got? I'll see you hang from the ramparts.
I've failed.
got a good thing going here now that you've reopened the
What news
mines.
do you bring from Fort Frostmoth? I had my suspicions that he was undead. How else could he have survived for over 200 years? It's a shame. There are quite a few tales of General Carius's exploits, including the founding of Raven Rock. Councillor Morvain told me to give this to you if you made it back in one piece. And you got rid of General Carius. Better than a soldier's pay, so you should be thankful. I'm sorry to bother you, but Second Councillor Rano asked me to come find you. He said it's quite urgent. All he wanted me to do is track you down and send you to him. Look, this is important. Even more important than wiping out the ash spawn. Please, go speak to the Second Councillor as soon as possible.
Glover Mallory's the name. If you're looking for a smith, you found one of the best.
Thank you for coming. After everything you've already done for Raven Rock, I hate to ask for more, but I can't risk Councillor Morvain being killed. The Ulan family of House Lalu, a rival great house, has placed a death mark on the Councillor's head. It's a private matter. Let's just say they seek revenge for the execution of one of their own, ordered by Councillor Morvain himself. The problem is I don't have any solid proof that anyone from House Lalu is hidden among us. Only my suspicions. It may be justified, but it certainly isn't appreciated. Councillor Morvain simply feels that I'm being paranoid. I'm afraid that one day I'll awaken and discover him dead. I don't want it to come to that. I do. I've received some information from my sources that there could be elements of Ulan's house, House Lalu, already in Raven Rock. Raven Rock is a small settlement, so it's hard to accomplish anything in secret. If any of them is from House Lalu, I wouldn't be able to make a move without them knowing. I had a feeling you'd be willing to listen to me. I need you to start out by being my eyes and ears. Search Raven Rock and see if you can root out these traitors. The best place to start would be Geldis Sadri, over at the Retching Netch Corner Club. If he provides you any leads, check them out before bringing them to my attention. I can't afford to make any mistakes. Don't worry. You can trust Geldis. He's been with us for a long time.
Welcome to the Retching Net. Well, well, Adril's got himself a spy, does he? Azura knows he needs all the help he can get. No, I just think he's going about this the wrong way. Actually, I do. If you want to catch those slippery slaughterfish, you need to let them come to you. There's an Ulan ancestral tomb near the temple. Someone's been leaving ash yam offerings on the altar inside. If you were to wait inside for whomever that is, I'm betting they'll have some of the answers you're looking for. What makes you think I haven't? Anytime Adril and the Redarin Guard made a move, the Ulans must have been one step ahead and didn't show up. You can thank me if it works. Until then, I'd head to the tomb and wait until your visitor shows up.
You can go where you please, but I'd say stay inside the bulwark.
Excuse me. I didn't realize there was anyone else here.
I presume the same thing you're doing, leaving an offering for the departed. Forgive my surprise. It's just that I wouldn't expect that sort of behavior from someone who isn't Dunmer. Since there aren't any Ulans left on this island, I've taken it upon myself to leave the traditional offering in their stead. What do you mean? I'm simply honoring a fellow departed Dunmer. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to meditate a bit.
I hope Gelders prove... Telesu. Are you sure? So Gelders' plan worked, eh? Every time we tried it, no one would ever show up. If Telesu's involved in any sort of plot to harm Councillor Morvain, I'm going to need hard evidence to prove it. I'm not kidding. If you're wrong about Telesu, if you... Here, this key should open the front door of the manor in case they've locked it. Good luck. Be careful. The Severans have betrayed us.
I won't allow you to ruin years of plan. Fill your blood, fetcher! House Lala will have its revenge.
I'll scatter your ashes myself. Morvain will pay for this. I'm going to enjoy... No. It's not my... time.
Did you find any evidence at Severin Manor yet? Then we finally have them. All that remains now is chasing them down and bringing them to justice. Good. I'm going to send two of the best Rereran Guard we have to take them down. See that you do. We can't afford to let these traitors slip away.
What was that?
Is someone there? Yeah! You dare fight a Dunmer? I'll see you burn. Azura curse you! Damn you! You dare fight a Dunmer? I'll see you burn. If I could just stand up.
Nas, Yanir.
Azura curse you! I'll see you burn. Get it? It's best. For Villa Ulen, long live House Halalu! Is someone there? I'll send your soul as a gift to Boethia.
Morat Paul, curse you!
You're going to pay for this.
Bruce, Roda!
No sign of him.
Time to die.
What was that? Over here! Never should have come here! You dare fight a Dunmer? I yield! I yield!
Kadi!
Well, what happened? Were you able... Then... It's finally over. What of the Reverend Guard I sent to assist you? Damn it. I was hoping to protect our people by sending them, not end up with casualties. To think that Vendel would stoop so low as to hire those fetchers. I'm glad you killed him. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Councillor Morvain will be quite pleased when he hears about this. Telesu is wife to the family patriarch Vendel. They have a single child, a daughter named Miri. They arrived here 10 years ago and have been nothing but a benefit to Raven Rock ever since. They are quite wealthy, and they've been quite generous by sharing their fortune with the community. They've contributed coin, food, supplies, even helped repair a few of the buildings in town with their own hands. People have mentioned it's a bit odd about how close in age Mary appears to be to her father, but that's hardly a cause for alarm. Just make sure you find solid evidence. If I accuse them without it, I'll be the laughing stock of the colony. Villa Ulen wasn't the first Ulen to live in Raven Rock. His father, Valen Ulen, was one of the first Dunmer to settle here. Unlike his son, Villa, Valen was a good man. He contributed to the community and was quite respected. When Valen died, his family provided the funds to construct the tomb. The Ulen family being a part of House Lalu didn't matter. It's Dunmer's tradition for the ashes of the deceased to be placed in an ancestral tomb. Valen Ulen and his son's remains were both laid to rest there because that's what he'd requested. You might think it's all perfume and roses now that the mine's open, but all I see is a new security problem on our hands. Making sure those shipments of ebony make it safely from the mine to the shipping docks is my new order of the day. And with Solstheim crawling with reavers and Azora knows what else, I can't risk any attacks on Raven Rock. Follow me, and I'll take you to the Councillor so you can speak to him yourself.
Can I help you?
Excuse me, Councillor Morvain. I have some wonderful news.
Adriel, I haven't seen a smile on your face like that in a long time.
This visitor has single-handedly dealt with a threat that could have ended your life. Vendel, Telesu, and Miri Severin weren't who they appeared to be. I'm afraid they were here to avenge Villa Ulen's death.
Vendel? But he's done so much for Raven Rock. How could this be possible?
They did it to gain our confidence, Councillor. They had us all fooled. I should have been more vigilant. I'm sorry.
Don't say that. It's not your fault, old friend. And you, step forward. What you've done for me, for all of Raven Rock, goes far beyond what I would have expected from a traveler to our town. For this, you have my deepest gratitude. Now, I'm certain Adriel was prepared to reward you appropriately for everything you've done. However, since a bit of coin hardly seems like enough, I've decided to provide something more substantial. Since the Severin family, or whoever they were, turned out to be criminals, their property is now forfeit. As Councillor, I hereby award you Severin Manor and everything contained within. You've earned your citizenship here, and I hope you'll consider staying with us as a member of our community. The mines are open and the ebony has begun. I feel I owe you my life for thwarting the House Hlalu plot to have me assassinated. You've never heard of House Redorin? We're the mightiest of the great houses, and we lead the Council, the ruling body of Morrowind. This isn't Skyrim, Outlander. A group of powerful and influential Dunmer families have been ruling Morrowind for millennia. They embody a council made up of 5 great houses: Telvanni, Dres, Indoril, Sadras, and Redorin. Well, of course, with 4 other houses on the council, someone has to keep the rabble organized. Our house leads the council by virtue of our preeminence in battle, wisdom, and ancestral glory. Yes, I imagine it would to someone not of our people. If you're interested in pursuing the subject, help yourself to any of the historical volumes in my library. Solstheim is theoretically under my rule, but without revenue from the mine, I lack the resources to actually govern anything but Raven Rock itself. Not that there's much beyond the confines of our town anyway. Well, there's a small enclave of Nords to the north in Skarl Village. They pretty much keep to themselves, and we both like it that way. Then there's Tel Mithrin to the east. The Telvanni live out there. Sort of a strange lot. But since we're both from Morrowind, we get along. Other than that, Solstheim is crawling with bandits and reeklings. But that's to be expected living in a frontier like this. With the mines open, Raven Rock has become a significant colony of the Dunmer people again. I've been able to convince my superiors at House Redorin to send me the resources that they've been denying, now that we're deemed more important. Soon, we'll have a steady supply of workers and materials to keep things going for years to come. My doors are open if you wish to discuss matters involving Raven Rock.
Last time I rode Gjalland's ship, I was even me guts for a week. Dunmer weren't meant to ride on water.
Captain Gjalland does the business around here. I'm just a ship's mate.